Imagine working tirelessly day and night, poring over complex numbers and celestial charts, only for someone else to get most of the credit. Does that sound familiar to anyone who's ever been overlooked? Well, for centuries, the history books often told only half the story, especially when it came to a brilliant mind named Caroline Herschel. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on a true astronomical pioneer, a woman whose name should echo through the halls of science as loudly as any other. She didn't just assist a famous astronomer, she was a brilliant astronomer in her own right. We're going to explore how she defied the enormous expectations of her time, not just by discovering 8 comets, but by becoming the first woman in history to receive a salary for her scientific work from the British Crown. Get ready to have your view of history and the stars completely redefined. Caroline Herschel was born in Hanover, Germany in 1750. Her early life was, to put it mildly, not filled with grand opportunities. It was a time when women, especially from her social standing, were often relegated to domestic duties, their intellectual curiosity rarely encouraged, let alone funded. A severe bout of typhus at age 10 stunted her growth, leaving her just over 4 feet tall and impacting her vision. Her mother, believing she was too frail for marriage, insisted she focus on household tasks, but fate, or perhaps the stars themselves, had a different plan for Caroline. In 1772, at 22 years old, she moved to Bath, England, to join her older brother William. William was a musician, a talented composer and organist, but his true passion was the night sky. He was obsessed with building powerful telescopes, grinding and polishing his own mirrors, pushing the boundaries of what could be seen. When Caroline arrived, she initially helped him with his musical career, managing his household and singing at his performances. But as William's focus shifted more and more towards the heavens, so did Caroline's world. William, seeing her sharp mind and meticulous nature, began to train her. This wasn't just about handing her a feather duster. He taught her the intricate art of polishing telescope mirrors, a task requiring incredible precision and patience. He showed her how to meticulously record astronomical observations, to transcribe the positions of stars and nebulae with painstaking accuracy. She became his indispensable assistant, spending countless hours in his workshop and, more importantly, under the night sky, peering through homemade telescopes in freezing temperatures. Caroline's contributions to William's monumental work were far more than clerical. She handled the arduous task of reducing and analyzing the vast amounts of data William collected. Imagine pages upon pages of raw numbers, observations taken over many nights, all needing to be crunched, compared, and organized. This involved intricate calculations performed by hand, a laborious transcription process that would make most people's heads spin. She wasn't just copying, she was understanding, cross-referencing, and making sense of the universe, bit by bit. Her precision was legendary, and she developed a deep, intuitive understanding of astronomical principles, becoming a true partner in discovery. Without her, William Herschel's groundbreaking work, including the discovery of Uranus, would have been severely hampered, if not impossible. But Caroline was not content to merely assist. Even while supporting William, she began making her own independent observations. This wasn't just a hobby, it was a deeply personal scientific quest. Armed with a smaller, highly efficient sweeper telescope William had built for her, she scanned the skies night after night, often in the garden, braving the cold and the dark. It required incredible patience, a keen eye for subtle changes, and a profound skill to differentiate between distant stars and the fuzzy glow of something new. It was this relentless dedication that led to her most significant accomplishment, the discovery of 8 comets. Think about that for a moment. In an era without advanced photography, without automated surveys, she manually swept the skies and found 8 of these elusive celestial wanderers. Her first discovery came in 1786, making her the first woman to discover a comet. This wasn't a lucky accident. It was the result of systematic, skilled observation. She kept finding more, each one cementing her reputation as an exceptional astronomer. Her dedication and talent couldn't be ignored any longer. Then, in 1787, something truly groundbreaking happened. King George III, recognizing Caroline's undeniable contributions and her unique skills, appointed her as William's official assistant. And here's the crucial part. He granted her a salary. This wasn't just a personal gesture, it was a monumental moment in the history of science and women's rights. Caroline Herschel became the first woman in history to be officially recognized and paid for scientific work by the British Crown. It was a formal acknowledgement that her intellectual labor had value, that her scientific discoveries were worthy of state support. This act, small as it might seem to us today, was a colossal step forward, cracking open the door for future generations of women hoping to pursue scientific careers. It shattered the notion that science was solely a man's domain, paving the way for the recognition of women's intellectual capabilities on a grander scale. Even after William's passing, Caroline continued her invaluable work. She compiled a comprehensive catalog of nebulae and star clusters, meticulously correcting errors and omissions in existing charts. This wasn't just a dry list, it was an invaluable extension to her brother's work, consolidating and cross-referencing hundreds of observations. Her painstaking documentation ensured the accuracy of astronomical records for future researchers, allowing them to build upon a solid foundation. Her efforts contributed significantly to humanity's understanding of the vastness and complexity of the universe, helping map the cosmos in ways never before imagined. She even received the Gold Medal of the Royal Astronomical Society in 1828, a rare honor for anyone, let alone a woman of her time. Caroline Herschel's story is a powerful reminder that scientific achievement isn't always about the flashy, headline-grabbing discoveries. It's also about the diligent, meticulous, often unseen work that forms the backbone of scientific progress. She exemplified an unwavering commitment to knowledge, a quiet brilliance that refused to be dimmed by societal constraints. Her pioneering spirit, her sheer perseverance against overwhelming odds, didn't just help map the stars, it paved the way for future generations of women in science, proving that intellect knows no gender. She transcended the limitations of her time and left an indelible mark on the history of astronomy, a legacy that continues to inspire us today.